Well, I've been in going on 40 years. About 20 of them I was a framer, and then the last 20 I've been building homes.
And so is that how you got started, is as a framer?
Correct.
Yeah. How many houses do you think you've built in Anchorage and Eagle River? Over 40 years. That's a long time.
Oh, framing and
yeah, framing
building?
And yeah.
I couldn't even venture to guess. It's got to be in the thousands.
In the thousands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you like best?
Actually, I enjoyed framing for a lot of years, but I don't miss it too much now when it's zero out during the winter.
Well, we can all understand that. So walk us through this house. Go up. We'll just follow you upstairs. Okay.
Well, this house is in the framing stage right now.
Right.
And the plumbers have started it.
Okay.
And as you can see, it's all pretty much bare wood.
And so what about these trusses? Can you, I don't know anything about trusses, so explain trusses to me and explain if you can how a house actually gets framed and goes together.
Well, the main thing on the trusses, they're designed that all your bearings on the outside walls. And that way you don't have to have your interior walls bearing unless to carry your floor load underneath, the lower level underneath here.
So a buyer coming in to this house before it's plumbed could actually make one bedroom larger than another one because they're not bearing walls on the interior?
As long as it's not a bearing wall itself.
Okay.
And you have some that are bearing walls themselves.
Even on the interior, some of them are bearing?
Correct.
So I know that building codes have changed a lot, so how is this house different than when you started building 40 years ago?
Hasn't really changed a whole lot in the 30 years I've been in it, the 40 years, except for there's a lot more shear walls now, there's more hold downs, put them in them for earthquake standards, for uplift on trusses, like you can see the clips we put on all the walls back here. On the trusses, to clip the trusses down to the plates so they can't lift when you get a strong wind.
Okay.
The truss clips are put on them. And then you got solid headers over all the windows, so you have the load, and that transfers all the way down to the foundation.
Okay.
So you have bearing underneath all bearing points inside a house.
All right.
And that's the most important thing.
So what kind of foundation do you put in? Do you do poured concrete or concrete block?
We use poured in place concrete.